Ely Cathedral and River Trail. Ely, also known as the Isle of Ely, is located in East Cambridgeshire and is about 17 miles from Cambridge in United Kingdom. It is England's second smallest city with a population of approximately 20,500 inhabitants. I'm pretty excited about today's trail as it is different from my previous hike. I know I said this last time, but this is absolutely different. It is a hybrid trail, a trail between the city, woodland and by the river. My first stop was at the Water Lily Pit, which is a site of specific scientific interest. It provides excellent habitat for various dragonflies and birds. Using Fen River's Way, I veered off to the right to walk towards River Great Ouse. This also led to Riverside Meadows. Ely is the largest of the Fen Islands. Within the Fens are a few hills which have been historically called islands. These remained dry when the low-lying fens around them flooded. From 1650, several attempts on a large-scale scheme were made to keep the fens drained. Dutch engineers designed drainage systems in the land to drain water to the sea. In the past, wind pumps were used which failed, and in the 1920s, stream-driven pumps made a big difference to make the fens habitable. At 12 o'clock is the fen's highest point, which is 85 feet above sea level, where the Cathedral of Ely was built. The River Great Ouse, which is the fifth longest river in the United Kingdom, lies in front of me. It starts from Northamptonshire and drains in the Wash and the North Sea in Kingsley. Its entire length is 143 miles. It has 22 locks on it and its tributaries is navigable from Bedford to the Wash at Kingsley. Before the fens were drained, eel fishing was an important activity from which the settlement's name may have been derived. I walked towards the waterfront, which normally buzzes with activity during the day, but I believe I'm a bit early. The malting, which is the building right in front of me, was built in 1868. This was to process locally grown barley into malting for brewing. It's now a venue that holds live events and entertainment. I decided to have a break by the riverbank, patiently waiting for a turn to snap up a boat ride on River Great Ouse. Boat cruises start at around 11 o'clock, and every 40 minutes there will be a boat leaving. It was such a lovely day sitting by the riverfront and watching the world go by, everyone sticking to their knitting. Finally, I was aboard. The cruise along River Great Ouse takes approximately 30 minutes, and this lucky day I had the boat to myself. I guess this is not peak season, but why not? The price was also a steal. Watching the rest of the city from the river itself was priceless. You have a unique opportunity to admire the fascinating sights of Ely from a different angle. The rustic countryside and the lush greenery are a delight to the eyes. Cruising away from the city, we came across valuable habitat for wildlife, with 4 heron nests to our right, which was pretty early for their nesting season. With every turn of the river, a new scene was unveiled. The attractive riverside townhouses were better appreciated from the river. There were a few Dutch barges on the river, which are fairly wider than traditional canal boats. They were traditionally designed to carry cargo along the rivers of the Netherlands. They have a headroom of at least 6.5 feet. They provide a huge amount of living space, making them popular for canal or water leaving. The boatmaster was amazing, knowledgeable and friendly, with excellent and useful local history of Ely's wealthy heritage. Along the riverbanks were a few restaurants which are popular with folks. It must have been early for a pint. Jubilee Gardens, which was opened in 2002 by the Duke of Edinburgh, has spaces for picnics, free play areas for toddlers and a water future. Crossing the road from Jubilee Gardens leads to a park that provides fantastic, uninterrupted views of Ely Cathedral during the winter and spring months. I opted to marvel at the beauty of this magnificent cathedral from a safe, respectable distance. It provides a spectacle that words cannot explain. Ely Cathedral, also known as the Ship of the Fens, which derives its name from its distant views of its tower from the low-lying wetlands. I could not resist the charm of this technical masterpiece in Ely's skyline, so I edged closer to see for myself. Ely Cathedral construction began in 1083 and it finally opened in 1189 after 116 years. In 1322, it suffered the collapse of the crossing, which was rebuilt as an octagon. The cathedral was completed in 1351. Before I could proceed, I stole a glance at King's Ely, which is an independent school founded in 970 AD. Making it one of the oldest schools in the world. This 30-pound caliber Russian cannon, which was captured during the Crimean War, was given to Ely by Queen Victoria in 1860. It's located on the Palace Green, west of the cathedral. This is Oliver Cromwell House, which is also Ely's Tourist Information Centre. It is a Grade 2 listed building where Oliver Cromwell family lived between 1638 and 1646. Some renovation work is being undertaken, as you may have noticed. Ely Cathedral has such a grand entrance, which is undeniably beautiful. The cathedral is the third longest medieval cathedral in England at 161 meters. Its elegant Norman nave is among the longest in England. The west tower is 66 meters high and there are 288 steps up to the top. The cathedral is built of Banach limestone. The monks paid 8,000 eels a year for the stone. A weekly market takes place in Ely Market Square since at least the 13th century. Markets are now held on Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays, with a farmers market on the second and the fourth Saturday of each month. Ely has plenty of independent shops along the high street, and there are a few others scattered all over the city. I made my way to Ely Country Park, hoping to catch a glimpse of some wildlife. The trail below Ely Country Park provided more scenic views as the sun painted this tinted golden glow over the landscape. The pleasure of the sunlight and being out was very cheering as I headed to the woodlands. My quest for the end went on as the track began to become muddy. As I walked through Ely Country Park, I reflected on my walk through Ely. It was an uplifting trail that added color to my morning. I was glad I made that extra effort to wake up early in the morning to enjoy this beautiful space gifted to us by Mother Nature. Thank you for coming along. Till next time.